So we'll be able to get a few off. So where's your camera? So what I'll need you to do, you know the drill. An hour here. It's an all-star cast today, huh? Everything on the payroll's in the joint, huh? Yeah. I have a feeling they're going to rearrange this again. But the way it's trending is Dr. Jefferson is coming. So,
Good evening, trustees. My name is Diane Hickey, and I'm a Fullerton resident. I am submitting into the public record facts relative to wireless radiation and the health of the students and teachers. Wireless is being banned from schools. France, in recognition of the health hazards from electromagnetic radiation, passed legislation in 2015 to ban wireless in places dedicated to the welcome, rest, and activities of children 3 years of age and under. Wireless access for internet in elementary schools must be disabled when not in use for teaching. While there is no known official registry of schools, institutions, or governments taking action on wireless, and we have no way of knowing all the schools that are removing wireless, it is known that Waldorf private schools in Portland, Vermont, and Minneapolis have either removed or decided to remain wireless-free. In mid-2015, the Israeli Ministry of Education banned Wi-Fi in kindergarten, and the use of wireless in other grade levels is restricted. The Ashland, Massachusetts School District has instituted the following policy on wireless to be posted in every classroom. Turn Wi-Fi on only when needed. Viewing distance should be a minimum of 12 inches from the screen. Although Ashland, Massachusetts is moving in the right direction, turning microwave radiation on and off the students and teachers is not an acceptable remedy. In April, Haifa announced that it was banning Wi-Fi from all of its schools until it can be proven safe. Haifa is the third largest city in Israel. A quote from attorney Daphne Tackover reads, "Electrosensitivity is an epidemic. The public must be told. Wi-Fi in schools is a disaster. And as a person who spends 2 to 4 hours every day on the phone with people and children who got sick, with many contemplating suicide, I urge you all to be uncompromising. The truth in all of it must be told, thanks to anyone out there who stands up to evil and stupidity." Argentina is set to take up a bill that limits electromagnetic pollution exposure and calls for, among other things, connections in schools and hospitals to be hardwired. In mid-2015, the Italian State Parliament of South Tyrol voted to replace existing wireless networks whenever possible with networks that emit less radiation in schools, preschools, hospitals, nursing homes, and other public facilities. Announced in 2014, Ghent municipality in Belgium banned wireless internet from spaces that cater to children between 0 to 3 years of age. Fullerton School District continues to expose children to wireless radiation when countries are moving to ban and limit this exposure in schools. What do these countries and municipalities know that you trustees do not? Thank you.
You were right on time again. How are you doing?
I'll time myself.
And the next person, Joe Imbriano.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe Imbriano. I'm a Fullerton resident. I used to have my children in the Fullerton Elementary School, but have been since removed based on my serious concerns over their well-being. Looks like a happy night tonight. I don't know what's going on here, possibly a bunch of awards. I will say that everyone in this room knows exactly why I'm here, why we're here, why we keep coming back, and ignoring this issue and tar and feathering me is not going to solve the problem that the children are facing. The reality is, there exists no other place in the world where children are exposed to levels of pulse-modulated microwave radiation that are trillions of times the background level on a daily basis, by force, by the Education Code's compulsory requirement for children to attend your schools. And you're at the helm, and you've ignored everything. Everything. It's unbelievable. I hope that at some point in the future, you'll have some remorse. Dr. Pleka, I also want to bring up, I understand you're trying to annex the park over next to the library, just to the west of us. That was shot down last night in the Parks and Rec meeting. We need that library open. We don't need that park closed off. I would hope the school district would get involved in trying to petition the city council to reopen that library. This portion of the community is really underserved in terms of park space and the library. So, back to the issue at hand. Ms. Hickey does not raise health concerns. She brings scientific fact to these meetings. The Fullerton Observer refuses to print it. Continuously refuses to print what she presents here. The minutes have been rather succinct as of late. I'm happy with that. But I urge you all to do what's necessary, and that is to be objective on this issue. Because if I came to you and told you that, hey, we've got a gas leak in the classroom, there's an automobile repair shop that's emitting automobile exhaust from the HVAC system at Acacia Elementary School, you would investigate that and shut the school down and evacuate the place. But with the Class 2B carcinogen that should really be classified as a 1A or 1B by an oncologist, who spends his entire career looking at brain scans and operating on people's brain tumors, he's telling you not to do that. I've been here for years discussing this, and I will continue to do that. And all of these teachers here, by virtue of the fact that they've been ignoring these flyers that have been placed on their cars, the last email personal liability being incurred by the principals in the school district. It is their personal responsibility to ensure the health and welfare and the safety and well-being of the children. So the school district does not have their back. It's a very interesting quagmire you're all going to find yourselves in as this thing plays out. So I urge you to stop going through six-figure monthly expenditures on deploying these wireless access points all over the school. Thank you.